So, good morning, everybody. My name is Mohammed Rizwan. I am certified Oracle Project Management Cloud Implementation Professional. So, in this session, I want to just give the overview of Oracle Portfolio Management. And yes, let's get started. First, before entering into Oracle Portfolio Management, just I want to give the basic definition of the project. Okay. So, what exactly a project is? So, first, if I see the definition, a project is a temporary endeavor that involves a series of tasks and activities that are carried out to achieve a specific outcome. So, a project involves a series of tasks, okay, and we are doing or completing that project for a specific outcome. Okay, so here are I have listed some of the characteristics of a project, that is temporary, unique, planned, budgeted, and managed. If I talk about temporary, so every project will have a start date and end date. Okay, so it is a temporary for a specific period of time. A project will be for a specific period of time. Next is unique. So every project will be unique in nature, because see, for each and every project there will be different types of tasks and different types of risk and different types of procedures. Everything is different for each and every project, so every project is a unique. Okay, next is planned. Now we will plan how to do a project. Okay, next how to execute the project. This is comes under planned. Next is budgeted. Every project we will do the budgeting. Next is manage. Generally, the project managers will manage the projects to complete the project within budget as well as within time period. Okay. So this is the basic definition of project. If I give the examples of projects, so in different industries, there will be different kind of projects. If I talk the example of construction industry, I can take construction of a house, construction of a building as a project. And if I take the example of task, so for construction of building, the different task may be preparation of foundation. Okay. Next, concrete works. We need to do concrete works. We need to do interior works. We need to do painting works. We need to do finishing works. These are my tasks. So if I think construction of a building as a project, next, the task will be whatever we have discussed, like painting works, interior works, foundation. These are my tasks. So this is the overall definition of project. So some of you are maybe working in industries, but some of you may be freshers. So that's why I'm explaining from the scratch. Okay, this is the project definition. Now, what is project management? Okay, we have seen project. Project management is nothing but a process is a set of interrelated activities or actions to achieve a pre-specified product, result, or services. Okay, so there are for there are different stages in projects. Okay, we can call it as project life cycle. As mentioned here in picture, initiate, plan, execute, monitor and control, and close the project. So initiate. In initiation, what are the things we will do for a project? We'll prepare a project short notes, like what are all the deliverables, what are all our tasks need to be performed for a particular project. Okay. Next, in we will see we will do the communications with the stakeholders. Everything these kind of activities will take in the initiation process. Next, we need to plan. We need to plan our task. What kind of task we need to perform for this particular project. We need to plan all the things related to the project. Next, execute. We need to execute the project based on our planning. Okay. In planning, we'll be defining the task and we'll be doing budgeting for that particular project. Everything we'll be doing in the planning. Now coming to execution, we need to execute the project based on our planning. Okay. Next, monitor and control. So once the project starts, we may get cost to the project. Okay. For completing the project, we need to spend some cost, right? So we have to see like how much cost we are spending. Okay. How much budget we have for that particular project. We need to control the project. We need to check budgeted versus actual cost. Okay. These are all things we will be monitoring and controlling in this stage. Okay. Next is closure. So next, after completing all the deliverables, we need to complete the project. So this is the basic life cycle of a project in any industry. Okay. So now we need to manage all these processes for a successful project. Okay. To complete the project. Now we have seen the definition of project and we have seen the project management process, how it is going. Okay. This based on this concept, we have a ERP module called as Oracle Portfolio Management. Okay. So now what is Oracle Portfolio Management? Oracle Portfolio Management Cloud, it is a cloud ERP, is a complete and integrated solution which improves the way project-driven organization works, enabling efficient and effective project management while ensuring smarter decisions based on single source of project truth. Okay. So now Oracle Portfolio Management, it is an integrated solution. Like whatever the process we are doing manually in our projects, that can be maintained in the Oracle applications. Suppose we are creating the like we are having a projects and we are costing to that particular project. We will spend some cost to that project and we will bill to our client. Whoever is giving us a project, we need to send them invoices. Okay. They will pay us some money, right? So these all things can be maintained in the Oracle Portfolio Management Cloud. So Oracle Portfolio Management includes the following applications. There are two categories. One is project financial management. We can maintain all the project financial management in the cloud, and as well as project execution management. Now, particularly, I am discussing about the project financial management offerings. So for now, I am ignoring project execution management. Only now I am discussing about the project financial management. Okay. So what are all the things are covered and can be maintained in the Oracle portfolio management with regards to project financial management offerings? One is project control. As we have discussed, like we'll be doing budgeting for the project. Okay. Next, we'll be spending some cost to the project. We need to control the project based on the budget versus actual cost, and we need to take the management need to take the quick decisions whether our project is going in loss or whether our project is going in profits. Like we need to monitor and control the project, and we need to review the performance of our project. So that thing can be maintained under project control. Next is project costing. This is one module where we will cost to our project. Like suppose we need some material for the project, right? We need some cement. If I take the example of construction industry again, for completing a particular project, we need some materials like cement, sand, aggregates, concrete, basic materials. So these things we'll be raising PRs, POs, purchase orders for suppliers. Okay. So these purchase orders and these things are maintained in SCM module. This is one other module in Oracle, that is SCM module, and that is called as purchasing module. In purchasing module, we will be preparing purchase orders and we will be sending it to suppliers. But that purchase order are related to the projects because we need some material for completing the projects. So that kind of purchase order, we need to cost it to the project because we are getting that material for a particular project. So that cost should be shown in the project, right? So uh, this is like we can cost from the purchasing module. We can get the project cost from the purchasing module. We can get the cost from the inventory module, inventory management. Okay, because all the companies will have some warehouses, and they will manage the inventories. They will be having some inventories. So suppose they are having cement already present in their inventories. Now we are issuing that cement to the projects. Again, we have to show that cost to the project because we are taking from the inventory, but we need to cost it to the project. So how to cost, how to issue the material from the inventory and how to cost it to the project, that thing we can maintain in the like project costing module. Okay, we are having some miscellaneous cost to the project, that how to give that cost to the project, that will be seeing in the project costing. Other than this, like there are different things, like we can get the cost from the payables and different modules, that we'll be seeing in detail in the sessions, in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so next, billing. Now you got a project, you have started working, you have given the budget for the particular project, right? And after that, you got the cost to the project. Okay, you have spent some cost to the project. Now you want to get money from the client, right? So that can be maintained in the project billing module. Okay, so for doing the project billing, we need to prepare contracts in the contract module. So we will be preparing contracts between us and the client. Okay, contract is nothing but a agreement between the two parties, like one will be the client and one will be the contractor. So client will be giving the work to the contractor. Contractor will be completing that work, nothing but completing that project, and he will invoice to the client. So that's what, like suppose if we are in the shoe of contractor. Now I got a project from the X company. Okay, I have completed that project. Now I need to get the money from that X company. So I need to raise an invoice to them and they will give me the amount. Okay. So that can be maintained in billing, like how to raise invoices. Okay. How to raise project invoices, how to prepare contract. Okay. These things we'll be seeing in the project billing and project contracts. Okay. Next is project performance reporting. In the project performance reporting, we'll be seeing the uh, basic reports. Okay, if you want the reports of projects, contracts, and if you want to see what is the actual cost of my projects, what is the budget that I have spent, everything, these kind of reports we can be it can be seen in the project performance reporting. So now again, now whatever we have seen this offering in detail, I have given the course content here. If I can see, like our course content will be, I will be explaining the overview of PPM Cloud with some industry experience, with industry practical examples, how we can use this Oracle portfolio management, how we can map all these things. So this project foundation is like basic setups. These are the basic setups to create projects in the Oracle portfolio management. That is called as project foundation. Basically, we'll be doing all type of setups here for creating a project to work to make project module to work in the Oracle portfolio management. We need to create these basic setups. Like we need to create project types, project templates, expenditure types, expenditure categories. These are all things we will be discussing in our upcoming sessions or course. Next is project costing. Like in project costing, as I have discussed, we'll be seeing like how to import costs from various modules. Okay, from purchasing, from payables, from inventory. Next, how to collect this cost and how to account it. Okay, everything we'll be seeing in this project costing module. Next is contracts and billing. We'll be seeing how to create contract templates. Okay, associating project with contract. There will be different types of bill plans, like amount based, percentage pen, percentage complete. That we'll be discussing in the upcoming sessions, like how to generate invoices, how to generate revenue, okay, how to transfer it to the receivables module. This everything will be discussed in the upcoming course content. Next, project control. As I have discussed in project control, we will be preparing project budget and we'll be doing baseline. And in project accounting, we'll be discussing about the accounting methods and project accounting periods, everything. Next, security console. This is basically like for every tab or for every, I can say I will show you. So if we want to get the access of project costing in Oracle, we need to assign some role for the user. Then only he can perform the cost transactions. Okay. If someone wants to create a project in the Oracle portfolio management, he should be having some roles. He should be assigned with some role and he must have some data access for their particular business unit, we can say. So these things like here we will be discussing about the what are all the roles required for Oracle portfolio management. So for which role, what will be their privileges? Suppose for creation of project, we need project creator. So what will be the privileges of that project creator role? We'll be discussing all the roles and data access things in these security roles in SaaS. And next is like OTBI reports. We'll be discussing about the basics of OTBI report analysis related to projects. Okay, so we can run some basic analysis and we can get some basic reports related to the projects that we'll be discussing here. So this is all about the course content and basic demo on the Oracle portfolio management. Now quickly I will just show a sample regarding how to create a project and how to just I will show how to create a project in the Oracle portfolio management, right? So we need, this is the Oracle application cloud instance. This is demo instance. We need to give a username and password and we need to click on sign in. So 1 minute. So this is a home button. We can navigate to projects from this home button. And this is the navigator. From this navigator, we can directly go to projects module, projects, and next one is project financial management. Now we are able to see this tab because already the setups are done. Already the roles and responsibilities, the roles and data access has given for the particular user. The username is PPM implementation user. So he has all the data access and roles related to projects. That's why he is able to see this tab, project financial management. So for creation of project, we need to navigate to project financial management. We need to click on that project financial management and we, so in Oracle portfolio management, we can create project from the existing template or else we can create project from the existing project. Just I can select the existing project and I can duplicate the project here. This is duplicate tab. I can duplicate and I can change the required fields for that new project and I can work on that particular project. Okay. If not, I can create a new project based on the template. So I need to select my template. So now I am selecting my template, residential project template. So these templates, these will be discussing how to define a template in the project foundation. As I have shown here, here we'll be discussing how to define a project template in project foundation, right? So now I am giving a project name, construction of house. Okay. COS 861. I am giving some number for now. We need to give the project start date and end date. Okay. I am thinking that my project start date is 01/01/2021. My project is starting that time. So we need to click on save and continue. Yeah. So directly it will take us to the manage financial project plan. In this, we need to plan our work breakdown structure. Nothing but our task. Suppose for construction of house is my project, what will be my task? Now, for example, I am creating the task. First, task number one. I need to, for construction of house, I need to do the foundation. Okay. Okay. In foundation, I need to do one more subtask. Okay. That is 1.1. I need to do the excavation works. Excavation works. Okay. So for construction of house, I need to complete the foundation work. For foundation works, for completion of this foundation work, I need to complete the excavation work, right? So this we can give the start date and end date of the task as well. Next is I am giving the peer task. That is task number two. I need to do the interior works. Okay. I need to give the start date and end date for that particular task. Like this, we can add the peer task as well as we can add the subtask. Now, if I want to add the peer task, task number three, I need to do the finishing works like painting, anything. Okay. This is my task number three. Like this, we can give the number of tasks related to that project in the manage financial project plan. Now I'm just clicking on save and close. So my project is created now. This is a project which we have created now. Construction of house. Okay. Now, if I want to see the basic details of my project, I need to navigate to manage financial project settings. If I want to see what is my project start date, end date, all the basic details will be available in the manage financial project settings. And you can edit the basic details at any time. Suppose if you want to change the project name, you can change. You want to change the organization. Until you can change this, once you do costing and everything this particular project, you can't change the project number, all this. Now because we have not performed any transactions, we are able to change some basic details. But once we perform some of the basic transactions like getting some cost to the project, we can't change the most of the fields. Okay. So this thing we need to keep in mind. Now we can observe that here we can see the business unit, like in which business unit we are creating this project, which legal entity we are creating this project, what is the project type, everything we'll be discussing in project foundation. What is this legal entity, what is this business unit, what is this project type, everything. Just now I am showing the transactional part, how to create a project, right? So here we need to, there are some basic options like enable budgetary control, all these things we'll be discussing in detail in project budgets, what is budgetary control, everything. So I'm just clicking on save and close for now. Now here project classifications, we can add the project classifications. Like if you want to group a projects based on the classification. Suppose if I give an example of project classification, here category is objective, business objective. So what kind of business is this? Whether it is a public project, whether it is government project, whether it is a private project, you can just add the classification to this project. And in future, if you want to see uh, projects under government category, you can just search by this classification and you can list the projects under the government category like that. So this is the importance of classification. these are all things like we'll be discussing all these things in the upcoming sessions. What is all these things? Okay, so this is how like basically we can create a project. And suppose we have added the task at the initial stage of while creating the projects, right? That we can navigate to manage financial project plan, and we can if you want to add any other task in future, you can come and add here, and you can edit the details here for the task. And yeah, this is a basic concept of creating projects and creating the task and navigation. Like if you want to do any edits in the projects, you can navigate to manage financial project plan. And if you want to do any basic corrections in the task, or if you want to add new task, you can navigate to manage financial project plan. So in depth, in detail, we'll be discussing in upcoming sessions. Yeah, so this is all about the basic demo on Oracle portfolio management. Okay, so yeah, we'll meet in other sessions. Hopefully, we'll discuss and we'll complete the course. Thank you all. Have a nice day.